The Fibonacci series is a series of numbers where a number is the addition of the last two numbers. So it always starts with 0 and 1. Starting from 0 and 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, and so on. So basically the n number is going to be how many numbers in the series are we going to output. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 numbers mean we have to output the first 7 numbers in the series. Now, as it asks for a module, either module could be a procedure or it could be a function. If the module returns a number, then it is going to be a function. Now let's focus on the algorithm itself. So start from 0 and 1. Okay, so we can have, for example, we can have A, B or C, or we can have number 1, number 2, number 3. So number A would be A, then the second number is going to be B. So we have the two numbers always. So this is always going to be 0 and 1. Then add the two numbers. So this is A plus B. So of course the addition needs to be saved into a third number, which we will make as C. Now this number is, for example, 1 in this case. This is A, B, C. And then the next, again, even if we do the A plus B is equal to C, for the next time our B becomes A and C becomes B, and then 2 becomes C. So A plus B equal to C. So this is what the change is happening. B becomes A, that means A is assigned B, and C becomes B, that means B is assigned C, because we want to use the same equation every time. That is what the iteration means. We are iterating, we are looping the same thing again and again. We are doing the same thing again and again. So it has to have the same equation. You do not need to have the many different variables. Although we will be starting from 0 and 1, so we need the sum, and then we need to change the operand values. So these are the three statements repeating in the loop. What is the loop? Loop will be 4. Now why 4? Because we have to have a specific number of the variables. 4. Now for example, index or I or n, it starts from 1 to n number. So this is the variable that I'm using over here. We'll be changing this, adding this to the procedure. And before this we have next index. So like basically, so this is index. This has nothing to do with the Fibonacci series itself. Now let's see, suppose if I say that I need the first 10 numbers of the series. So first 10 numbers is 13, this is the 8th number, then 8 plus 13 is 21, this is the 9th number, and then 13 plus 21 is 34. These are the 10 numbers. So always the first 10 numbers are going to be 0 to 34. So that is index 1 to 10. For index 1 to n number. Now n number can be variable, it can be 10, it could be 20, whatever the user is asking. And every time these are the changes that need to be done. Now how to change that, how to add that into a module over here. Now in this case module will be a procedure, not a function, because there is no return value. So we have procedure. The name of the procedure is mentioned Fibonacci, and then the parameters, take n number as a parameter. So we have n number, colon is going to be an integer, there is no return, nothing afterwards, and then afterwards we have the at the end procedure. Now whatever variables we need inside the module, we will be declaring it. Declare A as integer, A, B, C, basically all these are integer. A is 0, So this is before the loop. A is 0, B is 1. You can make C as 1, but this is not necessary, because even if it goes into the loop, it will assign it. So after this the for loop comes, for index, and we need the index as well. We need the declaration for the index, but we don't need to initialize it, because the loop will initialize itself to n number, and then inside the loop we are going to have C is A plus B, A is assigned B, then B is assigned C, and then next index. Okay, now the thing is, in the output we need series like this. The first two numbers are always 0 and 1, so we can output it afterwards. Okay, why outside? Sorry, why outside the loop? Here, sorry, missed this. Output A, comma, let's have commas at the commas as well, comma, B, comma. So basically it will be 0, this is text, comma, then B value is 1, and then this is text. So this will be the output screen. Then inside the loop, before the assignment, we have to output C as well. Or before the assignment, we can have it outside the assignment as well, because the C value is not changing. So output C, comma, comma. Now what is this going to do? Inside the, now after this output screen, 0, 1, and then C is going to be, for the first time, 0 plus 1, C is going to be 1. Then for the next time, A will become the value of B, and B will be assigned the value of C. So this is now 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1, C is 2. And then so on, we are going to have our Fibonacci series. So these are the 3 steps that you have to iterate. The main problem, you can say, in any kind of iteration problem, that you have to figure out the things that will keep on changing, and how you can use the same variables again and again in every iteration, and you have to make out that expression. This is the calculation that will be required.